apparently Luigi, wild name, is looking like a psyop, allegedly. They put the photo side by side, right, of the shooter.
Mm-hmm.
He has thin eyebrows with a fairly big gap between each eyebrow.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Luigi, he has those bushy eyebrows with the unibrow in the middle. So right there, it's like, wait a minute, that's off because that can't be him. This dude got a fucking unibrow. And this dude, you could barely even see his eyebrows. It looked like he just left the motherfucking shop and got them bitches threaded. So like, all right, that can't be right. Come to find out, Luigi's parents, his family, they have like some businesses in the medical field, and they were pretty well off. They were pretty wealthy. Like his family had bread.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't really need no health care fucking services because they was the ones providing the shit.
That's what I actually found interesting was that if you read his manifesto, he pretty much assassinated the CEO because of lack of care that was given to his mother. They used up all of their insurance on appointments and consultations. It was going to be $180,000 out of pocket for her to receive the care. And I guess he was sleeping in another room. He was waking up hearing her scream, all these different things. And he obviously went into action. But why I find that funny and the irony I find in that is that his family owns, I think, 9 to 10 long-term care facilities. If you've ever worked in a long-term care facility, then you know that some of them can be pretty harsh living situations. You can look up online how many demerits these long-term care facilities get. On a national average, you're only supposed to have 9. They have 24, which means that a lot of bad shit is going on there. Their max occupancy in most of their long-term care facilities are around 86 people. But what they're reporting in their facilities is about 121 people. So that's 3, maybe 4 to a room in this motherfucker.
That means we need to open up some long-term care facilities.
So what I'm saying is that
right there.
So what I'm saying is that what I'm saying is that you assassinated him pretty much for the same reason that your family has money.
Hey, look,
if you think about it, or he killed him, or whatever you want to call it.
But
it's for the same reason that his family.
Nigga.
It's not important.
The United Healthcare CEO?
CEOs get fired after a year, nigga.
That nigga was getting to a bag, nigga. He was pretty important.
CEO works for somebody.
Everybody worked for somebody. That ain't saying much.
He was making $9.86 million.
The real the shadow government.
He's not
allegedly.
poor. Hey, he's not poor by any means, making $9 million a year.
So if you rich, you're assassinated?
Yes.
What do you mean? Anybody?
Yes,
Malcolm X was assassinated.
Right.
If I plan and plot,
He was important.
Okay, so I'm confused.
Hey, look, hold on, because
yeah.
he's gonna take you off track down the whole. Listen, here goes another kicker, right, bro? The narratives they trying to spin with this is almost comical. So you know they threw out he had back surgery.
He did,
I guess a while ago, and they got a couple of his friends to say, "Oh, it all changed after that." I'd seen an article they put out. Well, after he got the back surgery, allegedly he can no longer be romantic with women.
Damn.
Or have any type of sex. So now they're even trying to paint it like, I can't blow bitches' backs out. I might as well blow the back out the fucking United Healthcare worker. So it's like they're trying to almost piece together any type of motive because he was saying they planted this shit. Like all this evidence, they planted this shit.
Yeah, they're saying that the prints from the gun match Luigi's prints. That's what they're saying right now.
I feel like he's just a fall guy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. The dude who did it, he looked like a straight professional. And as we know, these dudes would just pluck somebody out of obscurity and be like, yeah, he did it because they just want to catch somebody so that, you know, the system don't collapse.
Yeah.
They cannot let a CEO of a major corporation get killed and not find the person. Because then the CEOs of major corporations and the rich people behind them gonna be like, now we gotta make some real change.
They just alerted all the I guess the CEOs within the healthcare system.
I didn't get a message.
They put out a high alert
take
that
down.
Basically take your names down, your photos down, take all your shit off social media. You guys are basically in danger right now because
that's why I think it could be a psyop is because, like I said, he went to a $40,000 a year school, lives in one of the nicest parts of Maryland, off the backs of pretty much patient neglect, right, and patient mistreatment because that's what's going on in his facilities. If you look online, so at what point did he say? It doesn't make sense to me that he all of a sudden said, you know what, I don't like this type of treatment and I'm going to go ahead and do something about it when you've probably grown up in a business seeing this your whole life.
You know what probably, and this is a problem, this is speculation. What probably is going to end up coming out is that United stopped doing business with their facilities or something and cost them billions and billions of dollars. And sometimes your son is your bag man and your son is your hitman. Look at Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dude, that nigga tripping. Go get Luigi and them, tell them they got to go handle somebody. This shit is like the mob, dog. It's all family business, and that's bro's job within the family. And I'm telling you right now, bro might get convicted. He gonna get 20 years, and bro gonna be out in 6 months, and you just ain't never gonna hear from him again. We know where this is going.
Yeah, he gonna slip out that back door and be on that one of them islands or something. But pretty much, it don't look like
He gonna be
he's
in
the
jail
guy.
watching Martin.
It doesn't look like he won't be watching Family Matters, Kev. It's starting to look like he's not the guy for a number of reasons. Like it's so many holes in this shit that it really doesn't make sense. He's at the McDonald's with the weapon in the bag and the same fake ID. And don't forget, bro, they got these realistic human-like masks where you can't even tell you're not talking to a certain person. They already came out and said they use it in the White House. Sometimes when such and such ain't available, they got the mask. Hey, you such and such today. You be sitting here talking to a motherfucker, not even knowing this ain't Joe Biden. Like, they got so many Biden. They got like 8 different Bidens. Like,
law enforcement is so fucked up and untrustworthy these days, especially under Joe Biden. You can't even, that's why the stuff that went on this past 4 years is so reprehensible, because it undermines the public's trust in law enforcement. I don't believe that that's him. I don't believe they found nothing on this nigga. As far as I'm concerned, they might as well just let this dude walk, because even if they convict him, the opinion of the public is going to probably be easily swayed towards this is bullshit, this is a witch hunt, and this is a sham trial, because this is what it is. Look at what they did to Trump. So at this point, anybody can be subjected to the weaponization of the legal system. They might as well let bro go, chuck it up as a loss, and we wait for the next 4 years under Trump to get all this shit worked out. That's what I would argue if I was him in court. These dudes got so much dirt on them at this point. How can you believe anything they tell you? And that's what I'm going to go with.
okay, so for now, we're going to wait for more details. But to the people who wondering how we're feeling about it or what we're thinking about it, me personally, it's looking like a psyop. It's looking like he's the fall guy, but we shall see.